Do you ever notice how your joints hurt more when the weather changes? I'm a chiropractor here in Olympia, Washington, so we get a lot of the wet, cool weather systems moving through, especially in the winter. And I tell you, when we're getting one of those systems coming through, it's like clockwork. People, everybody's hurting. Not everybody, but many people feel it. I know I feel it myself. It's not all in your head. It's just the physical property of a joint. It's an enclosed capsule, and so when the ambient pressure drops, that capsule expands. And I always give the example of if you got a bag of chips and you go up to altitude in an airplane, cabins in the airplane are pressurized to about 8,000 feet. So it's as if you're going up to 8,000 feet from sea level. Then what happens to your bag of chips? It puffs up, right? Joints are the same way. They will expand somewhat in response to that ambient temperature drop. And the joint capsules are really sensitive to pressure and stretch. That hurts. And so it takes a while for your body to adapt to the new pressure. And if it's with these systems, if they're constantly coming through, there is pressure change after pressure change, and your body doesn't really get a chance to adapt. And so that can be a difficult time for somebody, especially if you've already got arthritis in the joint and there's some inflammation there already. It's going to be more sensitive to the ambient pressure changes. Does everybody feel it? No. Some of us are just lucky. And what do you do about it? You know, what I do is helpful, mobilizing the joints and getting some blood and oxygen into the joints, but also just gentle movement. I recommend people don't do anything real weight bearing type of stuff during those times, but stuff like swimming, non-weight bearing stuff where you're moving your joints and getting some mobility in, some movement in them, change of position without actually loading them up very much. I love swimming. Stationary bike would be good. Rowing, those types of things are always good. So, and just know that, it will pass. These systems will move through, and try not to get too frustrated when you're having a bad day. Take it easy, but don't sit on the couch all day. You want to move somewhat, but not go too aggressively. Heat also can help on the joints, or maybe something like a dry sauna would be helpful too during those times. So that's about it. Just a little update, and for people who have the trouble of pain when the weather changes. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Thanks.